If you're involved in cryptocurrency and dabble in decentralized finance, you might be familiar with HyperLiquid or even AstraDex because they are none other than the two top decentralized exchanges currently holding 10 and 2.37% market share. Well, what if I told you that there's about to be a third major player on the Solana blockchain made by a team that's already been operating for 4 years? And you've probably heard about some of their products. Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Smokeham. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm wearing the Revlot Gentis in steel with that white dial. I like it, dude. It's just a cutie. Anyways, let's get into the video. HyperLiquid and Aster both had crazy airdrops for people that traded on their platform. Now, nothing is confirmed airdrop-wise when it comes to JTX, and we actually don't have a ton of information besides the fact that they are supposedly launching this July. You can get early access by clicking the first link down below in the description. This is what it looks like. Either you can sign up with an email, Google, or a wallet. I'm personally going to go with the wallet. As I said, it is Solana based, so you will have the option of Phantom, MetaMask, Solana side, Solflare, Jupiter, and Wallet Connect. I'm going to go ahead and click on Connect. Bam. Pull up the transaction right here, scroll down, and click Approve. It's just a signature, no gas is required, and we should be in right now. Choose a username. Let's go for Smokeham YouTube. Lock it in. And we are in. That's pretty much the only step you can take right now to gain early access to the platform. But how about we learn a little more about it? Well, JTX is none other than a Jito product. If you're not familiar with Jito, they're the ones that have Jito Solana, the liquid staked token that pays a 5.46 APY currently, as well as their governance token called Jito. On top of this, they've been the ones running the Solana trading and MEV core infrastructure for around the past 4 years, and I believe that they raised $50 million at the time. Since the announcement of JTX launching, the Jito token, their governance token, has done almost a 4x. It was sitting at around 23 to 25 cents, and it has rallied on the announcement on hype alone all the way up at some points to around 90 cents. And I'm saying specifically off the announcement and hype alone, well, because 80% of the trading fees on JTX will be redirected to buy back JTO, the governance token, the one that already rallied to 3x. I did a little bit of napkin math, and here's what we could be looking at. I said, everyone's sleeping on what JTX could do to Jito. Jito Soul's new trading app launches this July. They've talked about it extensively on Twitter. I watched hours of interviews and podcasts of members of the team, so this video probably has the most up-to-date information at the time it's coming out. Anyways, 80% of the revenue of JTX flows as buybacks into the JTO token. Now, in order to do some napkin math, I didn't use HyperLiquid's numbers because I think they're just kind of insane. They are the leader of the decentralized exchange class. I used Aster's numbers because they do have some substantial volume, but it's not anything crazy or unrealistic. So with Aster's full perp volume, this is what it would look like. Around $700 billion a year. That is leverage trading as well, with a 1 BP fee, 80% of that flowing back to JTO, which would mean around 59 million extra revenue going back to Jito, which with the current 17.5 million they have would push it up to 76 million revenue. And if you take their revenue and multiply it by 45 times, you've got their valuation, which would be around 3.4 billion. That gives us, in simple terms, a Jito token sitting around a 4x of what it currently is, or around $3.4. I'm not here to gaslight you or be like a lot of people online that'll tell you, oh, this is gonna 100x or whatever. I think this is honestly a good case scenario. JTX gets some traction, they get some trading volume, but a little bit more realistically, I pulled some of this math where let's say they have 25% of AstraDex's volume, which would be around $185 billion a year at a 1 BP fee, with 80% flowing back to Jito. They'd be sitting at around a $740 million valuation, or around $1.50. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, but yeah, but the valuation's already 800 million. So if it goes to like 700 million, but I mean, we're already past that. But yeah, that is fully diluted valuation. And currently there's only around 488 million Jito tokens in circulation, not the full supply of 986 million, which means market cap's currently around 400 million. And if it was to go to 700 million, 750 million, you'd be looking at around a 2x. But let's talk a little bit more about what JTX is aiming to be, because from what I've been able to gather online, they don't want to just be a decentralized exchange for perps and spot trading on the Solana blockchain. They've been also talking about letting you trade equities and stocks, such as the X stocks that we do already have on the Solana blockchain. Essentially, they want JTX and the Solana blockchain to be the best place to trade everything. So let's say you wanted to trade an asset and it's not on a chain. Well, you don't have to bridge to that chain anymore. You can do so on JTX. You won't need to have 6 different trading tools open anymore. Everything will be right there. I have not gotten early access to try it out, but I am excited about it. We'll have more information in just a couple days, but as I said earlier, one step you can do right now in order to get early access is simply go sign up either with an email or a Solana wallet, join their Discord, join their Telegram, follow them on Twitter. Also, if there's anyone from the Discord watching this video, I tried doing the verification with the thing where you got to put your hand in front of the camera. For some reason, it's zoomed in. I cannot get my hand far enough in order for it to work. But I had no issues joining a Telegram, and people there are really nice. We've got no mention of a points program or an airdrop of a JTX token. What we do know is that 80% of the platform revenue will go back into the Jito token that had an all-time high of around 4.32 cents. Currently, looking good at 81 cents, already rallied of a 3x off the announcement of JTX alone, and everybody's been kind of hyping it up on Twitter as well, so I wanted to make a video to let you guys know. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about my napkin math, but you guys know what I always say on the channel, early bird gets the worm. No reason to not get on the waitlist. It's free. You can do so with an email or a wallet. All the links are down below. I'm quite excited to see what JTX comes up with at launch because I am a Solana guy, but I do use Aster. So actually having everything be on Solana for me would be kind of nice. Anyways, on that note, it was your boy Smolgum. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch y'all in another one. Peace. Oh, you could watch this video about Unclaimed Sol. Essentially, they do the same thing as Sol Incinerator. They let you get back Solana from token accounts and actually do a way better job than Sol Incinerator. They got me like 0.19 Sol instead of 0.04. So yeah.